Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I am so sorry for the delay of literally everything. It is October 31st as I am filming this, and you can see that literally this whole month I have not even done one single budgeting thing since setting up my October budget at the beginning of this month, which that video literally just came out today. So I do apologize for that. I was extremely sick, and then Ethan got whatever I got. Then we were trying to catch up on house chores. I had to obviously catch up on my day job. I also had to catch up on both of my businesses also while, just trying to be living my day-to-day life. So it was pretty difficult this month, but we got through it. I'm still not even 100% better, and it's been 3.5 weeks that I've been sick. I haven't been able to get rid of my cough no matter what I try, no matter what I take. But anyways, I just want to jump right into it. I think I am probably just going to do the closeout and not even worry about weekly check-ins, because what's the point at this point other than content? But I'd rather just get this month done and over with and move on. Our dog has also been sick. We've had vet appointments galore. We're still trying to get the kitten's surgery scheduled. It's just that's just a little glimpse into everything that's been going on. But yeah, so let's just move forward. So first up that I always take care of is groceries. So here we have a Wegmans of $30.99. I'm gonna check them off as I go, or at least try to, so I can keep track of where I am. Walmart, $1.98. Dollar Tree, $6.55. Aldi, $44.13. And Walmart again of $126.51. Then Walmart again for $2.75. And Instacart for $49.28. This is why I was only going to do it 1 week at a time. All right, let's try that again. $30.99. Okay, now that I got that straightened out, Wegmans of $12.68. Aldi, $10.95. Walmart, $6.44. Walmart again, $56.49. Walmart again, $25.42. Walmart, $15.46. $9.25. $2.71. $9.25. $2.71. Okay. You do see a bunch of Walmarts. That's because we did go back. We got medicine, we got soups, we got just quick meals to do up while we were sick and everything like that. So that's why you see so many Walmarts. Yeah, we had to run back so many times. And then Walmart again, $16.68. And then tonight we went and we got a pizza and some boneless wings from Aldi for a Halloween treat. So, and this is why you need to do weekly check-ins, because we are over budget by over $100. So our actual spent was $432.75. So we're gonna subtract $325 from that, and we were over budget by $107.75. when I do weekly check-ins, we are never that far over budget. Next up is household. So anything in like a light blue color, which I literally think is just this one for $22.95. $22.95. So we're gonna do 50 minus $22.95. So we were $27.05 under budget for that. Eating out, I know that we're already in trouble for this one, but let's just get right into it. So Dilly's was actually from the month prior, but it didn't get posted into our bank account until October. So I had to put it in here, but you know, whatever. So we had Dilly's of $42.87. We had Wegmans subs $30.22. That was it for the first week. Then we had McDonald's $30.61, classic cones $11.85, and refilled my Starbucks card for $25. Then we had Wendy's of $12.06. Then I refilled my Starbucks card again for $25. Then we had Dilly's again for $57.48. And then we went on a food trucks date, so that was $43.64. And then our last one is Taco Bell, $25.97. I don't even want to hit enter. All right, so we spent $304.70. So we're gonna subtract $125 from that. So we were over budget for eating out, $179.70. Next up is pets, which normally with pets we're right on the money, but this month, who knows, because I didn't keep track. I cannot stress to you how important weekly check-ins are for budgets. Because I bet you half of these expenses could have been, not necessary if I just did a weekly check-in and I knew how close we were to so much. So we did get litter at the beginning of the month. That was $59.36. So I already know that we're going to be over budget actually. Then we got Chewy $88.57, which is kind of expensive for Chewy lately. Then I just have cats and dog, which I know I got the cats a 20-pound bag of food, another bag of litter just to have on hand. The dog needed treats, so I know there's that. So that was $66.36. Then Leela has been getting really anxious when we leave the house. She went upstairs and the only carpet in our house is on the steps, and she went on, the carpet and dug it all up and started eating at it. So we had to buy a gate. So that was $16.18 for that as well. So for pets, we spent $230.47. We will subtract $170 from this. So that means that we were over budget by $60.47. Next up is gas or anything for the cars, which Ethan did not fill up at all this month, which is really good. I mean, so he works literally maybe 2 minutes down the road. Well, maybe 3, I don't know. It's less than 5 minutes down the road. I think it's like a mile and a half away or something like that. So and that's the only time that he ever drives. When we drive elsewhere, we always use my vehicle. So we did a lot of traveling in September. So in October, I did fill up my gas tank, which it actually stopped on its own at $50 even. So I was like, that's cool. But honestly, that was the only gas that we got, and my tank is still full from October 8th because I've only used electric mode on my car since then. But yeah, so 125 minus 50, I already knew that. That was so dumb. So we were under a budget by $75. All right, allowances. So this Dollar Tree one, I know was like, I had a few different things in there, you know, like I had stuff for my classroom, but I also had like snacks for me and Ethan for that night. I know that I also bought something for one of my businesses, so I was supposed to separate the expenses and I can't find the receipt, so I couldn't you know, divide the expenses up how I was supposed to, so I'm just gonna throw it under our allowances, like whatever at this point. I'm just over this, you know, whole month. I just want to move forward. So I also have my Kindle Unlimited, which was $12.95 because I forgot to cancel it. Then Ethan has like a gaming subscription that's $14.99. And then I actually bought vinyl, but I did make money off of it. So I really don't, I hate putting that in there, but it's whatever. I don't even care at this point. So $35.98 was also spent on something. I have no idea what that was, but even with the few things that I just threw in there that I probably shouldn't have, like especially that vinyl, like that was just kind of like a side gig, which I made triple the amount on what I paid. So I definitely got the money back and made some. But even with that being said, we still only spent $117.51, which obviously is over budget, but considering like at least two things that equal to over $50, that probably shouldn't be in there. That's pretty good to be $17.51 over budget. Next up is credit cards, and honestly, I just keep forgetting about some of them, like not forgetting to pay them, but forgetting like when I make the budgets, forgetting to add some of the other ones in there because I'm just so used to having just our two Discover cards. For Ethan's Discover card, it was $402.73, so his was a little bit high this month, and then TJ Maxx was $96.27. I know Ethan and I both got some things from there. Then Kohl's, then my Discover was $58.37, and I think that is it for credit cards. So, which I already knew that I was about $100 off at least for the credit cards, and I was just lazy when I made this budget and I didn't go back and up it up, you know. And then, you know, with the forgetting about Kohl's and stuff, this is why our actual was $659.11. However, whatever we do put on credit cards, we always pay. We never have like a running balance or anything like that. So we're over budget, $199.11. Like I said, this was just a bad month. Our car insurance actually did go down. So our car insurance is $132.02 instead of $186 something. $132.02. So at least there's that positive. $185 minus $132.02 is $52.98 of savings for that. So that's fun. Next up is fall activities and our fall photos. Our fall photos were $225. Ethan and I did like the pumpkin head shoot, and that was really fun. We actually just got our pictures back today, and they are great. Whatever this is, it says fall, so I'm assuming it was something for the fall photos, but it was $12.09. And then I think that's pretty much it. Like, I could have definitely put the food trucks in there. Definitely could have put the food trucks in with these like fall activities, because it was technically like a trunk or treat type of thing, but whatever. We spent $237.09. So we're going to do 400 minus 237.09. So we did come under budget, 162.91 for that. And then unbudgeted, I believe it's nothing. So this is where I like to go through and make sure that I'm not missing like anything, that everything has its check marks, which it's looking like. Yep, so we're good with that. So there's that. And then the other thing that I like to do is the income with you guys. So let me hurry up and figure out how much we actually spent this month. So we spent a total of $2,086.60. Now, hopefully that's correct. So okay, so I just recalculated my actuals again, and somewhere I did miss $100. So this one was right. 2186.60 minus 1940, 246.60. Okay, so next up, I like to do the income. So first we'll do Ethan's. So he's usually pretty simple. He's about the same every single week. 737.12, 737.11, 737.12, and 737.12. All right. So we budgeted $2,900 for him, and he actually brought in $2,948.47. So he is 48.47. So then for me, I budgeted $2,500 because I was supposed to get my second half of my bonus. So my first paycheck was $994.93. And my second paycheck, which did have my bonus in it, was $1,642.17. So I did bring in $2,637.10. So I was $137.10 over my budget, which is always great when you're over on your income. And then I actually did babysit last weekend, and I got $60 from that. So we're obviously $60 more than that. So let's do 2948.47, 2637.10, and 60. So we did have a total of $5,645.57 come in this month. So 48.47, 137.10, and 60 means that we brought in an extra 245.57 this month, which is always real good. So then what I like to do is take our income, which was 5,645,57, subtract our variable expense total, so 2,18660, and then our fixed expenses 2,91640, which actually Hulu was a little bit more, so I'm gonna fix that for next month, but it was literally like maybe $3, so I'm not worried about changing this whole budget for $3. Like, I'd have to change the Hulu and the total and then the savings, and I just don't feel like doing that. I'm not worried about $3. So we actually saved almost right exactly what we were supposed to, even though we overspent, because we overspent by how much we brought in an extra $245.57 and we were over budget by $246.60. So our potential savings was $543.60, and what we actually saved was $542.57. That's pretty cool. Anyways, the last part of this budget checkout is our sinking funds, which is pretty simple. We only had 2 transactions, and they were both for the house. So one morning, literally, our toilet seat we lifted it up. Not we, Ethan lifted it up, and it just broke. Like, it came right off the hinges. Which, I was looking at it in the morning, and I was like, why does that look crooked? Like, that looks so weird. But when I used it, it was fine. As soon as he went in, broke. Anyways, that was literally the only thing that we spent all month on that. Everything else was 0. So I'm just gonna put dashes rather than writing zeros in. So we spent $70.61 total in our sinking funds. And then, so 101177 plus 25. 1011. That's annoying. Plus 25. Why did I just do that math in my head? Why am I not doing math in my head right now? Oh my gosh. Anyways, ending with 1,036.77. All right, 598.65 plus 50, 648.65, 1,037.13, 53.67 plus 25, 78.67, 25 minus 289, 22.11, 80.61 minus 50, 30.61, 31.39 plus 35, 66.39, 57.3931 plus 100 minus 70.61, yep, is 5,768.70. Medical 151.97, and then pets 586.79 plus 50 is 636.79, and then vacation will end with 905. So to add these all up, so we should have about 10,382.79 saved away for all of these events. So I'm just gonna go through and double check down here. So we started with $9,862.18. We added in $530 and we took out $70.61. Again, it's wrong and it's getting late and I'm getting moody and I just didn't like this budget, okay? So I will fix that later on my own time, but it is still around $10,000. But yeah, I'm kind of over this month, if you cannot tell, and I'm ready for it to be November, and I'm just over it. I'm sure that you guys can relate. I'm sure you've had a month where you're just so fed up with the entire month that you just want to blink and it's the next month. Luckily for me, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up, and it's gonna be a new month. So with that being said, I will have the November budget setup video coming out real soon, but considering how this video went with closing out the October budget, I think I might wait until tomorrow. So it will be a little bit into November by the time that my November budget setup video goes up, but stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you there. Bye, everyone.